Welcome to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. Today we're going to take a look at a budget-friendly 63-quart portable car refrigerator freezer. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. So today we're going to look at a new product that I got in. It's a 63-quart portable car refrigerator freezer. And what happened was, if you follow my channel, I did a video of a 54-quart that I bought off of Amazon. I was looking for budget-friendly, refrigerators, freezers for off-roading and overlanding and things. And I bought that and did a video about it. And what happened was I had, in full disclosure, had a little problem with it, nothing major. And what happened was I'd only used the 110 plug-in for the home. And then I went to use the 12 volt a couple months later, and it was not working, the 12 volt portion. So when that happens, normally it's always contributed to the cord itself. What happens is, I think they probably wired it. It's called reverse polarity. It's had to be wired correctly or it won't work. So anyway, I contacted the company and I said, well, let's just see how they respond. And they immediately apologized and said, hey, we're sorry about that. Sure, we'll send you out a new cord, no problem at all. So after they sent me the cord and everything, I sent them a thank you letter note through email, and I said, appreciate it, got the cord, and I got it within a week or so, and told them thank you. And I said, oh, by the way, I did a review of your 54-quart refrigerator. And they said, oh, okay, thank you, blah, blah, blah. Well, about a month later, they contacted me again, and they said, hey, we got a new version out. Would you like to review it? We'd like to send you one. So I said, sure. So that's what we're going to look at today. So the company is called Linsion, Linsion. And this is their newest version. This is a 63-quart. So if you're needing a large refrigerator for overlanding, say you're a truck driver maybe even, camping, RVing, whatever, and you need some extra space, something like this is excellent. And when I said budget friendly, here's what I'm saying. This unit here, being a 63-quart, is $369.99, including shipping off of Amazon. As always, I'll put the Amazon affiliate store where you can find a lot of these products in it. Just click on that. It doesn't cost you any more. Go over there and check it out. But anyway, so the first thing I want to say is their customer service was excellent. Before they knew anything about my videos or me doing a video on the other one, I contacted them and they immediately responded, apologized, and even had a phone number I could call, and they actually texted me, and so they sent out that new cord immediately. So I want to say thank you for them for A, taking care of the little issue that I had with the other one, and then B, offering to send this. I just want to say thank you for that. So let's take a look. I'll read off a few things first, and then we'll kind of go from there. So this one, again, 110, so if you want to plug it into your home, you can. I've had this one for a couple weeks now, and it's been plugged up. I let it sit overnight. If you have one of these and it's delivered, there's oil in these compressors that kind of gets out of place. It's not where it's supposed to be. Set it up and then let it sit overnight before you plug it in. So make sure you're doing that. Anything with a compressor, make sure you're doing that. Don't plug it in immediately. So I let it sit overnight, and I plugged it in and been letting it run ever since. Now, we've had some power outages, so I had to go back in and reset it and start it back over again. So if you ever lose power or you unplug it, you'll have to reset it and get it back going again. That's just the way it times itself out, essentially, or goes off. So other than that, it's been running perfect for a couple weeks. It's not overly loud. I do hear it when it kicks on if I'm paying attention, but it's not overly loud at all. So again, 110 and 12 volt. So if you need to hook it up to your 12 volt in your vehicle or anything like that, it does come with the power cord, and I'll show you that here in a second. This one is compressor cooling technology, high quality brand compressor, provides fast and deep cooling performance. This is a dual zone. I will show you that in a minute. So it can be fridge and freezer all in one unit, so you can do both. It does have a dual zone compared to the other one that did not have a dual zone. So this one gets down to, according to their information here, they get down to around negative degrees, -4, something like that. Keep in mind, any of these refrigerators that you see advertised, there's going to be a range. And part of that, when I say a range, what I mean by that is you're going to have, let's say they advertise it at -4, right? Well, in theory, it's probably, around 0 to 5 degrees to -5, if that makes sense. So you might have variance there, and it will also depend on your ambient temperature. So today, I put this out here outside about 2 hours ago, and it's 60 degrees currently here, about 59 something. I'll show you that here in a minute also. So it's not overly hot or anything, but if you have this thing in a hot car, no air conditioning, or out in the sun, it's going to be tough to get it to stay at the advertised pricing, the advertised temperatures sometimes. So just keep that in mind, that there's going to be a variance, plus or minus probably 5 or 10 degrees one way or another, once you get down into those freezing temperatures. You just have to play with your thermostat and kind of figure out what works for you. So with that said, it does have battery protection mode like the other one, so it protects your unit, your batteries from going dead, things like that, which I do like. This is pretty intuitive, pretty easy to use. Got a few things that you just have to learn when you're doing it. Warranty, it is warranted for 1 year from the date of original purchase. We will supply new or rebuilt, refurbished parts free of charge. I never had to use the warranty. Like I said, I did have an issue with the cord. They sent me out a new one free of charge, all good to go. This one compared to the other one, the 54 quart that I done before was $319. So it's a little more expensive, but again, 63 quart, this one's all plastic. The other one was a metal style. And we'll kind of go over the unit itself. I'll walk you around it. Camera may be a little shaky. I apologize when I'm doing that. So, two-tone in color, lighter gray and darker gray. I don't know if it comes in any other colors. This is the only color I see. Compressor is down here. It only has one vent on either side. So you have vent here and vent here. So just be careful when you're putting this thing in a vehicle that you're not covering up vents. At least give yourself a little bit of space on the side to allow proper cooling. Very hard. I mean, like really tough filling. You know, it's like molded plastic. It's like really tough. Nice big handles that, you know, even people with big hands can fit in there and be able to move it around. Bolted to the side here. Latch. This does not come with it. This is the thing that I showed before. It's like a weather station. If you look, the current temperature outside, it's dropped a couple degrees since earlier, 57.9, and then 5.4 degrees inside. So kind of give you an idea. I'm going to eventually show you, like I showed on the other one, I'll put a piece of Velcro and mount this right here on the side. It allows me to be able to see what temperatures are at a glance. Sometimes the ones up here are hard to see when you're in a vehicle. So here is the buttons. You have the on-off button, you have the set button or the mode button, and then plus or minus, which allows you to adjust your temperatures. If you look, it is currently at 0.4 degrees inside. And this right here is showing at 5.2. So it's right within a degree or two being accurate. And I don't know which one could be off. So either way, if you wanted to go up in temperature, you can't just simply hit the button. See, I'm hitting that button. It does not go up. So what you have to do is hit set and hold it. It'll do that, and then it's showing a negative 0.4. It'll time out if you don't do it quick. So you'd have to hold, so it's back to 0.5. Hold it, and then you can start going up, just like that. So now, let's say I wanted it at, so you want to use this whole unit as a refrigerator. You could put it at about 38 degrees. It'll time out back to normal and you're good to go. Just like that. So if you wanted to get it back, hold it. It'll beep and flash. Then start hitting the negative button. You cannot hold the button. Let's see if I can do that. I don't think you can. Nope. Yep, it does. So you can hold the button and it'll just keep going down quicker. I didn't even realize that. So there you go. So now I've got it back to negative 4 degrees. That's where I set it at. So pretty simple, pretty easy. You do have to reset it, and there is a way to set it up when you first go into turning it on. All right, so let's take a look at the inside. This handle here is a little different than the other one. The other one had no handle. This one actually has a latching handle. So it latches right there, then you lift it up. nice, thick, heavy-duty lid. It has this stop here to keep you from going too far and breaking a hinge or anything like that. Nice silicone seal around here, food-grade silicone along this edge. And then here is the unit itself. Has this nice LED light. So it is a dual zone. So this area here can be used for refrigeration, while this one can be a freezer. Again, depends on how you set up your thermostat. So again, here's my little weather station I just stuck down in there. Give you an idea. It has this divider here that you can put in and out. And then here is the basket itself. I'm going to set that right there, maybe, and I'm going to show you how big this basket is. So that gives you an idea. Nice big basket. Set this off to the side. You can look. Nice, a good size. See all this frost on the side of it. So it's been holding temperature really well. I like this little LED light here so you can see things. The other one did not come with a light. This one does. They do say this is the upgraded version. So even though it's a totally different style unit altogether. I'm sorry, this basket goes this way, and I'll show you why. There is two like hook looking things right there that stop right here on this little ledge. All right, so let's look at this hinge one more time. I mean, this latch. So if you pull it down and slam it, it will not shut. See, it's not shut. So you have to push it down and then push down on it to lock it. So just don't think you can just open it and slam it down and it's locked. It is not. You'll have a gap. See? So what you need to do is push it down and then latch it in like that. So it also comes again with the 12-volt cord here. Set that out of the way. 12-volt cord, and then your directions. I will say this about the directions: they are in pretty bad English in a lot of spots, but you can kind of get it. And if I have to later, I'll maybe do a total instructional video. But today I just want to kind of brief over everything. But everything's pretty easy. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, guys. It only has a handful of buttons, and obviously some of them are pretty self-explanatory as far as the plus and the minus, things like that. But anyway, for the price point compared to what's on the market in this size, this is an excellent value in my opinion. And I was very thankful that they sent this over for me to check out, and glad to have it. But anyway, guys, if you've got any experience with this unit, it is brand new, so there's probably not a lot on the market right now for people to chime in and say what their experience has been. But if you have, please share that with us, and that's always helpful. Or some other similar unit maybe that you like in this price point, be sure to share it. But yeah, for 63 quart, very heavy duty quality, this would be great for somebody for camping, overlanding, RVing, boondocking, whatever, truck drivers that need extended refrigeration for their cab while they're traveling, things like that. This would be excellent. Or even extra refrigeration in your home if you just needed, say you had a beach house and you want some extra refrigeration space for something or whatever, something like this would work. Or even traveling, if you are traveling distance for your groceries maybe or something, you can throw this in the back of your car and keep your things nice and cold, or ice cream frozen or whatever. So anyway, guys, I want to thank them for sending this out. The name of the company again is, I think I'm pronouncing this right, and I apologize if I'm not, Linsion, Linsion. And I want to thank those folks for sending this over, and appreciate them doing that. But if you got any questions, post those below. And as always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Bring another video shortly. Have a great day.